So I've been asked by the MPEG Industry Forum to provide an update on the 3D TV industry, particularly focusing on what's happened in the past 12 months. And the MPEG Industry Forum is really about providing some clarity to business and technology leaders about emerging technologies and how they fit into a standards-based play. And so the particular things that I'm going to be talking about over the keynotes have to do with, first of all, the flat panel displays. It's not often discussed that the emergence of 3D TV depends upon a number of technologies that have all kind of come together just in the past 12 months. The advanced physics and the advanced capabilities of the newest televisions actually make 2D TV, our traditional television, much, much better. But they also enable us to do 3D, oh, by the way. Right? If you couple that with the advances in home connectivity, the HDMI cables, and the advances that have been made there to allow signaling of 3D formats, and you couple that again to what's happened in the MPEG standards committees, the standards committees that are responsible for advanced video compression technologies, you see that there's actually now an end-to-end chain to allow you to signal and encode 3D video at the head end, signal it in a very smart way all the way down to the home display to provide something that we couldn't provide in the past. To provide something that goes beyond the monster movies of the past. Now, to provide what Motorola does is to provide really good experiences and more choices to consumers. So that's what we'll be talking about. There's a concept or some ideas among broadcasters and even consumers that they're going to have to do a major overhaul. They're going to have to rip out their entire infrastructure and start over, which would be bad because we've spent a lot of time in the last few years going from standard definition to HD, going from analog to digital. The reality is that infrastructure that's in place right now is exactly the right infrastructure for delivering 3D. Sure, there's going to be ways to improve that in the future, but we've heard the announcements from some of the major broadcasters that are going to be delivering 3D to the home this year, and that's the right thing to do. There's things that we can do in Motorola to make that happen faster, and Motorola actually has emerged as a thought leader there. There's in the ARC group, there's some really cool stuff going on with advanced 3D user interfaces. And I think the important thing there is that they're not just, gee whiz, oh wow, 3D interface. It's actually, I think it's going to provide consumers with a better way for searching for content and finding out what they really want to find, or what they want to watch. The other thing that's going on is in the advanced technology group of the home and mobile division. They're really bolting together the entire infrastructure. The 3D infrastructure, the digital infrastructure is 3D ready right now, but what they're doing in terms of closed captioning and emergency alerts and user guides is going to take the digital infrastructure from being 3D capable to 3D compelling, I believe. And at the end of the day, that's what we're about. Motorola really should be in the business of providing really great experiences to consumers and more choices for consumers, and to help our partners deliver those experiences as well.